Shoot, shoot, bang, bang. Is gun control necessary or unnecessary? No one in the government seems to be able to come up with a conclusion on gun control. Today I'm going to take a look at both sides of the issue and inform you on the situation. I will show you the pros and cons of gun control and touch on the history and laws we currently have. Let's take a look at what our rights are on gun control. The Second Amendment states that we have the right to keep and bear arms. In 1876, the Supreme Court ruled that neither the Constitution nor the Second Amendment grant the rights to bear arms. Rather, the Second Amendment restricts the power of the federal government to control firearms. After the attempted assassination of President Ronald Reagan in 1981, Congress passed several laws concerning armor-piercing bullets and automatic weapons. This was called the Brady Bill. Americans that own guns are fiercely protective of the right to own a gun. The founding fathers of the Constitution and the American people that own guns believe it is a God-given right to own a gun. The founders wrote, "A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." This means a well-armed populace can stop a tyrannical government as well as defend against foreign invaders while defending self and property. The Constitution states that the government shall not have the power to take gun rights away. There are good points and bad points about gun control. Sometimes it is easier for people to see more of the cons of gun control instead of the pros. Here are some points that are brought up when arguing against gun control. In the past, corrupt governments have used gun registries as a way of locating and seizing privately owned weapons. Hitler enforced gun control in the 1930s, and millions of defenseless people lost their lives. Guns protect the rights and freedoms of an individual. Privately held guns helped the colonists rise up against the British. Citizens have the right to protect themselves. When local police forces are not able to respond to a crime being committed against a citizen in a timely manner, the citizens won't have the ability to protect themselves. Current laws are often poorly executed. Criminals are often able to buy guns even when the law says they should be prohibited. An example of this would be if a Gander Mountain employee would sell a gun to a criminal. Gun laws punish honest citizens. If guns were outlawed, criminals would still find ways to arm themselves and making citizens completely defenseless. These are all reasons why people feel so strongly against gun control. It is easy for people to see the cons on a topic, but it is just as easy for individuals to see the pros. There are many accidents involving guns. This may drive people to believe that gun control is the answer to controlling violent situations. This makes it easier for people to argue why guns should be controlled. Here are some pros used to argue for gun control. First off, accidents can be caused by a child that gets a hold of a gun and plays around with it and accidentally discharges it. Too many criminals purchase guns illegally and use them to commit crimes. Background checks and mandatory waiting periods help to prevent criminals from purchasing a gun. The key to protecting our democracy is not having armed citizens, but informed ones. Privately held guns would not be a match to our military's advanced weapons. These reasons are why people think guns should be controlled. There are pros and cons to everything. Now that you have more information about gun control, you can see that it is a hot topic with the general public. We have to have faith in our elected officials that they will do what is right and follow the letter of the laws as it is written in our Constitution when making decisions concerning gun control.